Peace be with you.
How may I help? Be careful.
What can I do for you? See you soon. Safe travels. Keep your feet on the ground.
What can I do for you? See you soon. How are you? Watch your back.
I am honored. Go in peace. Del Nadris.
Greetings. May the stars guide you.
Greetings. Good luck, friend.
Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Allah. I am honored. Alone light your path. Alone be with you. Good luck, friend.
This is my story, and it's a story of love.
You should hold your head high.
You thought you could have it all. For once, I wanted to feel alive.
One city. Two friends. A new lifetime bond. Everywhere is within walking distance.
DME level 57 rogue death. When you get above level 50, this is where it gets rough, because you are now invested into that character, right? Like you're actually thoroughly in it. This is like, if this guy dies, it's gonna be a massive amount of like hours, like days even invested, that it's just gone, right? This hunter does have like engineering up. He has target dummies. He has basically everything to keep the team alive. The hunters are really good because they can frost trap, they can kite. They're just amazing at it, right? The team is a little bit weird though. They have a paladin, 2 rogues, a hunter, and a warrior. Very like physical damage melee comp, but we'll see what they do, right? Okay, so this is right before they go up to the sacrificial boss. There's like a satyr up here that drops the satyr bow, and he puts people on like the table, gets sacrificed, and they just get sucked. Like their health just goes down super fast, and you need to heal them, right? It's not that difficult to deal with. You just need to make sure you heal them, right? So they're killing the imps. This is fine. I mean, there shouldn't really be anything dangerous about this, right? Osteoporois is running away over there. They're a little bit split up, but they're fighting normal mobs. It shouldn't really be anything bad here, right? I don't think that little gnomo's wearing any shoes. I think I saw some... Yeah, he's running barefoot. Okay. Yeah, so this is the boss I meant up here, right? The guy with the satyr's bow. You could get unlucky and get sacrificed and into like an attack, but it shouldn't really happen, right? What a lot of people do for this boss is they farm Satyr's Bow and DME's like jump run farms, right? So normally level 60s, like 2-man it, right? So this boss is quite easy, but you just need to be careful about the sacrifice, right? Because it actually does do a lot of damage. It's like a random thing on any of the targets in the thing, right? Food buff. Okay, so they're buffing up. They're good to go. He have to still go and heal. I can evasion tank if needed. Oh no, dude, please, Mr. Skeleton Rogue, don't do that. Alright. Please don't do that. So if the tank gets sacrificed, which can happen, this guy will go get aggro on one of the other... Yes. Okay, so he has 2 evasion tank. He has both the Shadow Word Pain and the boss is attacking him. So if he gets really unlucky here, he might just get chunked. He needs to heal the tank as well. So both the rogue and the tank needs to get healed here. So that's fine. Okay, every single person has a Shadow Word Pain on them. Osteoporosis is very low health, and Karsi is getting sacrificed. So he's both has a Shadow Word Pain, and he has a thing. The tank just said to heal him, but...
Watch your back.
The healer said... That is a really rude thing to say. You just failed to keep your rogue alive, and you said poof. What? By the way, this has nothing to do with the rogue. Did he just not heal? What happened? Okay, so as you guys like, they all have a dot tank. What is he doing? He's healing himself. He's healing everybody else but the guy getting sacrificed. Oh my god. I'm wondering though if this guy has lay on hands on. I mean, he wasn't AFK. He was healing everybody. He just didn't heal the right people. I mean, he was spreading out the healing on like the different people, but the only person he didn't heal was the guy that was sacrificed. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can dispel the dot. I'm not gonna say that if you can. I think you might be able to, but I'm not entirely sure, guys. It always sucks though whenever you die to something that's not your fault, right? This rogue died. There's nothing he could do. The Great Escape gone wrong. Okay, we actually got some editing in this video, guys. This guy is in a very scary cave. He's in the cave in Hillspread Foothills, where you have to kill a guy called Foreman Bonds. Whenever you aggro this guy, he summons a bunch of boys, and you need to kill those as well. This guy is prepared, though. Massive potions. He has sticky glue. He has all 3 stances. He does have a swiftness pot. He basically has everything you want. The only thing you don't have is retaliation. So there's no retaliation. There's no defense. What is it called? Shield wall, and there's no recklessness. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see how it goes. Sorry for the bad microphone picking up everything.
Kingstown is not a city. It's a town. Nothing stays hidden in a town.
That's okay. Oh, you're geared. What? Holy, this guy's geared. This reminds me of the old school PvP videos where they would go over their gear before the video started. This guy is very geared. Charging in. First mistake, charging in. I mean, not really, because you didn't aggro anything else. I mean, genuinely, I would say yes, but you didn't aggro anything else. You gotta be careful, though. I think when he gets low health... Okay, I don't think you're playing... Are you playing arms? Oh, yeah, there's the mobs. When he's about to die, he summons like 2 soldiers to help him out, basically. Okay, it seems like you're committing to running away here.
Good luck, friend.
Oh, no. Good swapping to defensive stance and also the shield. No, 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 no. Bro. No, go. You could have continued down there and then jumped off. And then ran the other way. But okay, he de-aggroed the mobs. I still... Oh, I don't think you can kill these. You need to use your sticky glue here, mate. Yeah, okay. There's not much you can do here. Intercept that guy right there. Oh, bro, you can't even do that. Oh, no. Bro, you're so close to getting out. Oh my god, you were so close. There was something that could have been done. Yes, and we will go over that, guys. Oh, he's dansk. Oh, he's a Danish. He says he's relieved that he died. Okay, first things first, Mr. Wix here, man. I mean, honestly, charging in here is fine. It's a little bit risky, I won't lie, because you have the risk of like, you know, killing the, like, aggroing those. When you charge in here, you see you only aggro this guy. Just move back, right? Like, just move back a little bit. Like, further back than you are here. Maybe it's because he's scared of the guy running around like this, but I think this is actually fine to actually get there, right? I think in general, though, before you should have went on this guy, you should have just focused the other mobs first. Here is where it goes a little bit bad, though, right? So he kills the main guy, which is fine. You know, and he commits to running away, which is also okay here. You could run to the left here, right? So you see this place right here? Right there. You can go around to the left, and there's an open window right up here where you can jump down. So you can go around up to the left, up the window, maybe de-aggro the mobs, jump down, bandage yourself, and then run out here. Because this way is very close to the exit as well. There's a back door that you can go through here that's very, very close. Also, if you want to commit to running away here, I don't know where your fear... Oh, it's over here. Did he use his fear? I'm not entirely sure if he did. Yeah, committing... You should have feared here, continued running that way, and then ran out that way, right? And he didn't use his sticky glue as well, which is unfortunate. You know, the thing about it is, guys, I can't comment too much on people not using sticky glue because I failed to do it as well when I died on my warrior, okay? He did use his target dummy. He also did use a shield. He swapped to a shield. He's back jumping. Like, he's actually playing decently. From the circumstance, what's happening, he's playing pretty goddamn good. You know, using most of his cooldowns that he have, he's swapping to defensive stance with a shield and everything like that. Like, it's good. Right here. Final comment. This mob right here is the only one that's close enough to kill you. Use sticky glue on this guy and keep running. Sticky glue that guy right there. And run out. You would have made it. Oh, gosh. I mean, honestly, he played pretty well. I have heard people talk about this clip right here. This clip... So, I think he's about to go fight this guy right here, which is Sansil the Outcast. You don't really need this guy for a quest. You don't really need this guy for anything special. But he has an ability that a lot of people aren't aware of, guys. And that is a totem. He has a totem. And guys, in general, if you're playing vanilla WoW, and you're playing hardcore especially, if you see a mob use a totem, if you're a warrior in this case, swap to the totem, use a hamstring. It insta-kills totems, okay? Because this totem, you'll see what it does, but you need to be aware of the totems, guys. Okay? You need to be aware of it. Okay, so he's fighting the witch doctors, and look at the warrior damage, guys. Oh my god.
Look at this damage, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, dude. That's good. That's good stuff.
I love it.
Yeah, that's the sweeping strikes combo right there, guys. That's why you want to go arms, yeah? So, he's gonna go for the Sansil Zombie, I suppose. It's the guy on the left. Yeah, okay, he pulled him. Oh, so what does he do here? I have heard people talk about this clip, though. Mithril frag bomb here. I don't like that he's not using sweeping strikes. Ragnar, you know you have the ability. You just used it. Use your sweeping strikes, man. It's so good. You could have one-shot both mobs right there, actually. Okay, he's finding the mobs. Okay, there's a totem and there's another totem. This mob right here, guys, spawns skeletons. You need to kill this totem as soon as you see it because it keeps spawning the skeletons.
Okay, should not be typing. Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, he's using target dummy. Is he running away here? Okay.
Whoa, where the fuck did that guy come from?
Is he talking about the yeah, it's the totem. What? Look at all those little boys. Okay, he's running away. He's chilling. Okay, he's actually chilling. Don't do it.
Is that Zanzer himself?
He's running.
I've never seen this totem.
There's a new totem. And Ragnar is running back. I think it's because he got baited by this guy.
What the hell are these mobs even?
Oh my god. These guys, they follow you to the ends of the earth, guys. What is that sound? These guys don't stop following you. They keep running, guys. You have to kill these.
What the fuck?
They're after you. They're not gonna stop. Oh my gosh.
Why are these mobs still following me?
Honestly, slow this mob. You have bandages. You need to use those bandages if you can. Oh gosh.
What the fuck?
Can these mobs swim?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This is the worst kind of death because he's slowly realizing it. It's not like a fall damage death. It's not like a sudden thing. It's like a 3-minute slow death. You cannot fear these mobs, and he didn't have rage for it. I actually think, I am not entirely sure on this. I don't know if these skeletons can swim. So I don't want to be that guy, but I think if he literally just moved a meter into the water, they would stop following him. Yeah. Not a bug, he keeps attacking and resetting the leash. Yeah, I don't exactly know how the leash on these ones work, but they are a part of the same leash, right? Which means if he's attacking one of them, he's keeping them all following him, right? Basically. And he's standing still for way too long here. He should, like, you need to like run and attack here for sure.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I think he got overconfident. He went back in when he shouldn't have, and he stayed way too long. Yeah, but in general, guys, if we can learn something from this...
What the fuck?
Kill totems. Kill the totems. If you
Why are these mobs still following me?
If you see a mob casting a totem, guys, kill it. No matter what it is. This sound is so awesome.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, rip Ragnar. I genuinely just don't think he knew that happened on that boss. But I think you can just go into the water with those mobs as well. I don't want to be that guy, but I think you can just go into the water with those, right? I'll link the video right here, guys.
Tro på det goda. Arla.
Handla utan online-spårare som följer varenda steg du tar. Slå till på NordVPNs erbjudande nu och undvik online-spårare. NordVPN.
Got some clips to watch, guys. Some people linked me a few a few more Frosted Damas clips because apparently he's been getting himself in trouble again. If you're telling me that he is going to be charging into those mobs, that pack of 3 tunnel rats, I will be very disappointed. You do not charge into 3 tunnel rats. If you want to pull these, pull them back, okay? I don't even know why you would pull 3 of these, especially not at level 12, because it doesn't seem like he has a really good weapon. He has like some sort of a mace. I think this is a green mace, but I don't think it's a very good one. We'll see though. Oh, he does it. Frost. Dude, you already have health. Okay, first things first right there, guys. Okay, he did a massive mistake. And that mistake, if you were keeping your eyes peeled on it, this mob right here has 8 health left, right? It has a rend ticking on it, and it's running away. This mob will die from the rend, and he's using an auto attack swing to finish off that mob. That is very not good, because it's gonna die to the rend regardless. You should just swap to this mob right here and focus your big auto attack swings on the main mob, right? Because if you're using your massive damage, you attack like once every 3 seconds. If you use that to finish off a mob that's already gonna die, that's very bad. Always use your big auto attack swings on the most important target, okay, guys? But let's see here. So he wastes technically that attack right there, but he's still blasting this mob though. So that's really good. There's the healing potion coming up too. I don't think this is looking very good for Frosted Damas here. He should again, dude. Oh my gosh. And now he's gonna try to hamstring this mob. Oh, he's actually surviving.
Is that guy gonna throw something at me?
I don't think these guys throw, but you're gonna be pulling a mob on the right. Okay. There's no shot. Ah! I think when he pulled this mob there, this mob he pulled. I don't know why he ran close to that mob. I think he saw it. Right? So, I mean, it's hard to see, right? But
is that guy gonna throw something at me?
Here, he see the mob. He sees there's a mob on his right. Oh, you can't see it because of my cam. There's a mob right there, right? You should just, like, run to the left, man. Yeah, then he pulled it and he decides to run in, like, a weird direction. I guess it's because he doesn't want to jump off here, right? He used a small mana pot? No, he didn't, right? He has the good mana pots. These are the low-level mana pots, and this is, like, the good one. He did... Don't tell me this one goes to 6. Oh, Frost. Obviously, I mean healing potion, guys. I don't mean a mana pod. He used the He used a bad healing pod, man. Oh no, you could actually commit. I mean, I don't know if you want to commit to killing this here, right? But he should have definitely. He could have first aided too, right? Right here, if you know you pull this mob, and the other one leashes away, maybe just use like 1 tick of bandage here so you can get the hamstring off and run away. God damn, dude. And I see what all you got. Yeah, at least he used Thunderclap. Okay, guys, I know. Since the club incident, I have had a lot of people... Dude, even... Dude, I want to show you guys, okay? I uploaded a video yesterday. Let me just show you guys. And I checked, I went as the great YouTuber I am, right? I stand my ground. I went to my my comment section to check out what people are saying. I like you learn anti-venom. Most people ignore it, but it's so good against certain mobs, such as spiders. I'm sure you will have a good use of it one day. I can't wait to see how far Glob gets. She has such a bright future ahead of her. What a ferocious warrior. Surely nothing bad will happen to him. He still has 10 glues. What a gamer. They're just roasting me, man. I'm just getting roasted, man. This one I think is a little bit more old, but I don't think I've watched it. So, what? You know what? Let's just, you know, revel in the Frost clips right now, guys, okay? This is an older clip, but I haven't watched this one, yeah? He's fighting Murlocs, guys. And these Murlocs, they, I don't know why. Imagine this is a healing pot. They healing pot, okay? They use a healing pot and it is incredibly annoying, man. Murlocs are not to be trifled with. Oh, yes, like some music playing on. Okay, what is he doing here? So he's running away with the mob. Dude, I don't even know if you want to...
I do a dodge.
Okay, he dodged. He did that. Okay. There's like some music playing on, so I have to like kind of mute it, guys. It's like, DMCA, man. It is what it is. Okay, so he's running away. Fuck! Okay. Is he good? I don't think he's good here, bro. I mean, okay, he used the mana pot here. He used a good mana pot, which is nice, but oh my god, all those dodges and not having overpower hurts my soul. Oh, there's the healing pot from the Murloc, man. You can kill this and then hamstring this and run away. The parry. He just used his goddamn last rage. Stop pausing. No, I don't think I will stop pausing. He just used his last rage on a heroic strike instead of hamstringing, man. Oh no, Frost. Oh no, and there's the... yeah. You know... It is the fate of many people leveling in Elven Forest, guys. The Murlocs takes another life, okay? It is what it is. It is what it goddamn is. So, oh, they're doing the Grim Gosler. I have a feeling what's gonna happen here. I haven't watched this clip, guys. I think they're probably gonna pull all these Grim Patons. I have seen so many instances where people use like a fear and they end up pulling every single goddamn thing here. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna pull them.
How did they?
It's fine. No, no.
Okay, so they pulled.
Why?
Who pulled that?
Why? Fine.
If they run through here, they're gonna pull everything else as well.
Yeah.
They can probably kill these, but...
You need to pot, I'm stunned. I'm like locked out, I'm locked out, I'm locked out, I'm locked out.
Yeah, the tank is LOS from the healer. He got kicked as well.
I'm stunned again.
Dude, that mage MVP. Seriously?
What?
MVP mage with the slow. Slissa, you're a goddamn homie. And I think they're running away.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, the clip ends here. Yeah, the druid was playing really well with kiting away, and the mage was carrying with that. Wait, what happens after this, Thix? That's you? Okay, I'm gonna click full. I want to see what happens here. Yeah, so you ran away here, and then you go all the way out. Oh, because you've already cleared all this.
No,
so the mage. Look at the mage, though.
Wait, it's only these guys, right? No. Run.
Yeah, this is what I mean with the mage, guys. Like, seriously, MVP for the slows.
Monk guys, dude.
Yeah.
So, what do we do every weekend?
Yeah, he's staying behind and slowing all the mobs. Look at this. These guys are all the way up here. That mage is all the way up front, just slowing them up so they can run out. That's really, really good.
I think it's time to
Yeah, okay, so they just run out now. Okay, well, that's good job, man. Good stuff. This one was just the most monk-ass one. Yeah, BRD can very, very much go away. The rogue just ran away instantly. Yeah. Dude, that is always how it goes with rogues, man. Dude, they see a little... I remember we watched, like, a Wailing Caverns clip with, like, a few people doing a Wailing Caverns, and there was a rogue. I don't exactly remember the name of the rogue, but he just ran... He just pieced it instantly, man. He ran out and was all the way out the instance by the time that the other people were dead, man. This right here, guys... Stockades is one of the places where I almost died on Gussie. I literally almost wiped the whole group there because my pet, I accidentally sent in my pet, little Carl, into one of these rooms and I pulled a buttload of stuff. But we did survive. Let's see if these guys will them. Okay. The thing about this boss, is it a boss they're pulling? Okay, it's not the boss. The boss that's in one of these sides, he does a fear. That's the guy. That's the guy. Dextran Ward. That's the fear. And I think they got feared into another room, right?
Oh my god, no, boys, no, boys, no.
Oh, that's bad, dude. Good. Good evasion and back jumping, a little couch from the road.
Oh my god, boys.
My...
Oh, fuck. This could be it, this could be me, this could be me, this could be me, this could be me, this could be me. Oh, vanish.
Yep, that's my boy. That's my boy with the vanish. And then he just watch it happens now. I mean,
boys,
to be fair,
is
there's
white.
nothing you can
This
really
is
do
white,
here,
boys.
man.
No, boys.
You have a healing pot, though. Yeah. Oh, God.
I'm out. Fucking out of here.
Are they dying? Okay, the tank is about to die now. Was that the tank, though? I think that was actually the healer, not the tank.
Healer's dead.
Yeah. And then they're just running out. Now, make sure you back jump so you don't get dazed.
Please. No, the daze.
Oh,
I'm out.
I think he's good.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, boys. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. Oh my god.
Dude, it's always the healer or the tank that dies, man. Poor healer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, he's out the dungeon and he's still running, man. He is so scared that those mobs is gonna face with him and keep running after him as well, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I think the main thing about it, guys, is that if you want to kill Dextran Ward, this guy, make sure you pull him far away or you clear all the other rooms first, because these guys just got spam feared, man. And there's really not much you can do. If you get this many mobs on you,
no, boys.
Like, where's like a good still frame of it where we can see all the mobs? Like here. I mean, you see 3 here coming here. There's 4 mobs there and like mobs in there. You can't kill these. You just need to get out, right? Like, look at all this, man. There's more mobs than there's players here, right? It's absolutely ridiculous, but I mean, they survived. You know, they did what they could and they got most people out. You know, a lot of groups would probably a full wipe there for sure, right? Oh no, Caden solo here. So he's in Lake Shower, right above Lake Shower. There's a bunch of gnolls up here. There's a few caster gnolls and some bashers as well. They hit pretty hard, but they're nothing really to write home about, right? I'm not sure how he's gonna get in trouble here, especially if he's a warlock. Unless he pulls like a buttload of mobs, right? Warlocks are very powerful, especially if you have the blueberry, the little white walker, right? They are really, really good because you can sacrifice them. He pulled the camp, or at least one mob in the camp. Okay, he should probably fear the mob that goes on him now, or just let it hit him. Okay, you fear. Fearing that mob was scary because that mob could have ran up there as well. Okay, the heal goes off. You can interrupt the heal by fearing it and then swapping the fear to the other target afterwards. That's the only way you can really interrupt the early level. I would love to see him actually sacrifice his White Walker here, though. If it's about to die, please sacrifice the White Walker. Do it right now before it dies. Maybe sacrifice the White Walker? Okay, he sacrificed it. That's really good. Is he gonna... Bro, you have a healing pod. I mean, okay, so you had a sacrifice on you, okay? So this mob is half health, and I think he has another mob feared as well. Yeah, that's coming back now. You sacrificed the White Walker here, which is, I don't know what at this level it is. I think it's like a 200 or 300 damage shield. plus you have a healing pod. Just pop the healing pod and finish off the 2 mobs. You're completely fine here. But I guess he just got scared because he was so low health. And then he died to the fall damage. Yeah, I think a lot of the times, guys, you really can do more than you think you can. Like you can do your characters can do a lot more than you think, but a lot of people whenever they get really low health and stuff like that, they get super scared. Yeah, the shield doesn't block the fall damage. It goes through basically. But F in the chat for the little warlock man. What did he say here in the comment? He said, I got way too cocky / tired and should have potted, but I didn't think I'd take fall damage and I'd sack up for the mobs. I was just trying to get level 20 and locked off. I would have survived if I didn't get crit before jumping. It is what it is. Since I go again, we made it further. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times, guys, I do this myself. Don't be afraid to use your healing pods. You have them for a reason. If you think you might almost maybe possibly die, just use it, right? Because you would rather use it and not die than, like, you know, waste a healing pod per se, right? So we got Tommy Salami here, guys. This guy right here is a speed running leveling connoisseur, okay? He knows what he's doing. This guy is a good player, and therefore I'm quite interested to watch this because I want to see how he messes this up. So we all know the STV boats, guys. There's a lot of ways you can aggro a ton of mobs because there's layers in the boats. It's really hard to run out. If you aggro too many, it can be difficult to actually run away from them. He's playing a warlock though, and he has a incubus. So that means that he has a ton of damage. You can also use the incubus seduction to actually CC a mob. But let's just watch and then we'll see what happens.
Let me just check for Cortello's real quick, senor.
Okay, Cortello's riddle is like a thing in the, yeah.
The bennies. Wait.
Okay, yeah, so he's seduction, that thing, and he's fearing.
How may I help?
Ishnu Allah. May the stars guide. I'm listening. Farewell.
Vi öppnar om 5 minuter. Priserna. Tur vi hann. Nu kan du släppa in dem.
Har ni energidryck?
Har du lägg?
Ishnu Allah. Go in peace.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Spiffing Brit, and today we're playing MMORPG Tycoon 2. This is a game where you make a game with inside of a game. The game's developers, of course, intend for you to use the tools given to you to make a wonderful MMORPG game for your paying customers to enjoy. I, however, prefer to not play by the books, and today we're going to be doing something very entertaining indeed. We're going to be creating a game without any gameplay at all, and yet it's still going to be one of the greatest games of all time and make millions of pounds. So let's begin and make a brand new game. Now, of course, all good scams need a name, so our MMO today is going to be Spifftropolis. And as far as focus on the game goes, it's going to be a social type game, which is exactly what we want to see. We're then going to want to spend all of our unallocated points pretty much exclusively into advertising, and now we should be ready to launch the wonderful game of Spifftropolis, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be perfectly balanced indeed. So make sure sure you're sat back, relaxed with a nice warm cup of tea in hand. And if you're feeling like an especially majestic sausage today, you can even like the video. This is Spifftropolis. Oh, look at it. It's a beautiful little world. Oh, it's glorious and wonderful, and I love it. Now, the game for us today is going to be relatively simple. We want to get ourselves set up with a nice large starting zone and then expand out our game world from there. I very much like the look of this starting region. So this is exactly where we're going to plonk down the beginnings of our glorious empire. Now, effectively, we, as the overlord of this game, get to buy region, set the levels of the region, and build the region up. The developers want us to, of course, place down areas in which monsters will spawn. I don't know, build, say, an area where skeletons can spawn. Lovely stuff. Look at all of those fun little skeletons. And then players would naturally spawn in and fight those skeletons for loot, or fight them in order to complete quests. In our case, however, we don't want any skeletons. This is a game without gameplay, which means we can't have fun gameplay mechanics like, you know, combat. It has to be the first boredom-like game. Now, naturally, we need to get a few key buildings down, namely respawn points for people to spawn in when they die, and then we also need to place down some inns where people can set their spawn points. Now, immediately as we've completed those objectives, we've unlocked the starting point, which is where we're going to be able to plonk down the beginnings of our glorious empire and have new fresh players spawn in. But I, like an astute business person, know that I need to build up my world first. This is going to be the ultimate gameplayless world, which means it needs to at least look a little bit decent.
6.5 hours later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Spifftropolis. I've actually completed pretty much everything I wanted to do at the start. I've built this one lovely starting town. This town is large and it has a huge amount of space for people to stay in inns, which is actually critically important for us, as we're going to be having a lot of players and they all need a place to stay. Next up, we actually need for them to have some gameplay to actually do, and the best way to do that is to have quest givers. Now, quest givers are lovely. We place them down in the world and they come up with some quests. Now, if we were to have, say, a combat area, they would assign quests to be like, hey, go slay 5 wolves. But because we do not, Bright the Wise here only has 2 quests, which are bring me my shoes, which basically means go to this tavern and back, and then search for my watch, which means go to this building over here and see if he has a watch over there. Now, what we can do is we can actually crank up the amount of quests he has up to 5, which is fantastic, and this means Bright here now offers 5 lovely fun quests for people to do. So that's brilliant. That's one quest giver done. Next up, we want to offer another quest giver. Let's make him, say, a wizard. We'll plonk him down over here next to the potion shop. Now, Loudly Altar here also has some quests to give, but because I've given him 5 quests, you'll notice that he's offering 200 experience out of the 400 experience necessary to hit level 2. We have one minor problem. We only have a level 1 region, and we will only be giving out level 1 quests, and I would argue that actually leveling up is a form of gameplay, so consequently we don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the gameplay design here and alter how many quests needed to level up, and just crank it up to 100,000. So we're bam. Now Bright the Wise here offers 5 quests that you can complete and make gold from. However, because you now need 100,000 quests in order to actually level up, every single quest provides 0 experience. This means that it is scientifically impossible to level up. However, because the game believes that it is still viable after 100,000 quests, the players running around the game will still do their best to level up. Anyway, I need to just place down as many quest givers as possible, because my quest givers here, ladies and gentlemen, they're providing the content. Right now, we should be ready to actually begin with the start of our game, and in order to do that, we're going to need to place down the actual starting point. That's right, this is where all of our new players are going to get summoned into this lovely world. So bam, let us put down this lovely magical looking starting point, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as this is placed, effectively the game begins. Although before a game begins, remember, it's critically important to have advertising. Advertising is like, you know, the actual game, but more important. So bam, let's get this placed down and let Spifftropolis begin, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what our new players are going to look like, but yes, this is going to be our glorious little world. Here it is. From the developers of all of your favorite videos and a maniacal tea-drinking British bastard, I present to you a game without gameplay. A game where all of the quest givers are giving you fetch quests where you just go and look for something. There is nothing to do except look at the world. It's wholly original, wholly brilliant, and a wholly good idea for my bank account. Spifftropolis. Our first player is about to enter into the world. Oh, I'm so excited. Come Come on, my friend. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Here we are. Naxon and Sham have arrived. Each of them have paid £40 to actually buy this game. That's right, we are currently charging £40 to purchase this game and then £10 a month for subscription. Now, of course, that's an okay price. We're going to be cranking it up a bit though. So yes, lots of new players entering into the world, starting to take their first quest. Here we go. Bright the Wise has just bestowed a quest to Trix here, whose job is to find his shoes. Trix has no money, so this is actually going to be his first way to get money. So whabam, off he goes. He goes over to the tavern and he's going to find the shoes. He's ready to turn that quest in. Fantastic. He has turned in the quest, which means he has been granted 10 gold, which is lovely stuff. He can go and spend that 10 gold on something. Now, it used to be a case in this game that it was pretty much impossible to have a game without any combat, and this is for a few key reasons. The players playing the game here have critical needs. They have a desire to advance, they have a desire to get loot, they have a desire to look at good scenery, and they have a desire to be sociable. When it comes to getting loot, the only way to do it was to kill monsters, and when it came to advancing, the only way to do it was to do quests. However, if you make all of the quests fetch quests, then they feel like they're advancing despite the fact that they're actually being given 0 experience whatsoever. At the same time, you can fulfill the get loot requirement by having the these lovely little trinket carts which we can charge £1 of real world money for. These trinket carts are effectively in-game microtransactions, and as you can see, Frost here is buying himself a little trinket which is going to cost him a little bit of money, which for us is very, very good indeed. Effectively, we're selling them a completely useless NFT here. It does nothing other than make you happy until you eventually realize that you've been scammed and the thing that you've purchased has no real value beyond distracting you from the crushing inevitable heat death of the universe. Anyway, I think this world could use a little bit of nice new scenery. Some cute little trees or something might go a long way. Let me just get some small trees lining the pathway. So bam, with some fresh new trees purchased, we should be seeing that people actually really like this town. Yep, they love the look of this town and they like the scenery, which is very good. That's what we want to see. We want to see a lot of happy people because they're going around the world and the world looks good. So Ira here, they're a player. They are very happy. Their desire to advance and be sociable has been massively increased. The only thing they're lacking is scenery, which will be fixed by just the sheer proximity of these trees. So yes, we're up to 64 players and that's very, very good indeed. Effectively what we want is we want the game score to be very high. We want the overall happiness to be nice and chunky, and then once we do that, after a few days, we're going to begin some shenanigans, so to speak. So now that we have a little bit more money because our game's been selling well, I'm going to get a few more NPCs down and make sure that they have a copious quantity of quests to provide. Lovely stuff. All of this fake progress that we're offering is exactly what we want to see. And here we go. Fantastic. We're up to 188 total paying subscribers. Our players are looking very, very happy indeed. Standing around in circles, having chats, going off and doing fun little quests. We've actually got a very decent quantity of quests now, just due to the amount of NPCs we have lying around. Now you might be thinking, Swift, well, how do you actually level up and unlock new features in the game? Well, it's very simple. You basically just need to place down 100 scenery items. Now, that can of course be done by placing down 100 very expensive buildings that cost £1,000 each, or alternatively can be done by scaling down tiny plants and then just spam placing them. So yes, we can just fill out this field of wheat very affordably by using an auto clicker, and whabam, we can upgrade ourselves. Let us upgrade our ability to advertise and make it more effective. Yes, yes, more hype marketing. So whabam, we're actually on to version 4.0 of the game now, just because I cranked out that field of wheat, which is perfect. People love a good field of wheat. Right, the game's rating is now up to a very decent 4.2, which makes it quite a highly rated MMO. It's 600 out of 1,000 MMOs, so we're going to slightly increase the price. We're just going to crank it up to 50. Nothing too high, but we just need to be making a little bit more money, and seeing as we're getting a whole bunch of new players in, that should be fine. It's our first day of MMOing and we have 700 players, so that's pretty decent indeed. Alright, I'll be back as soon as day 2 begins and we have a whole bunch of streamer events start, whereby hopefully that will increase the hype of the game. Oh my goodness, fantastic. Okay, day 2 begins. We managed to get up to 832 subscribers, but 2 events have happened. Namely, number 1, a popular streamer has connected, which is very, very good indeed. And we won an award. We won an award for the best quests. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We literally opened this MMO yesterday and we've already won an award for having the best quests in the entire known universe. What are the quests? quests. They are entirely go from point A to point B, go back to point A, then go to point C, then go back to point A, and repeat ad infinitum. And yet that is apparently a groundbreaking, revolutionary new gameplay design. Oh my goodness. EA, I hope you're not watching this video. Don't try this. Don't do it. Just because it works for me. God, it's going to work for them, isn't it? Anyway, let's go find this streamer and see how they're enjoying the game. They're having a decent time. They want some social engagement, which is immediately capped out by just meeting a handful of people. Now they want to get loot, so logically they just need to do some quests. Go do some quests, Kitten Games. There you go, you're picking up so many different quests. Wow. I'm noticing that for a streamer, Kitten Games only has £163 in the bank balance. So, I mean, geez, just take a few Raid Shadow Legends deals. What's going on? Anyway, they are now addicted, you will notice, because they've just handed in several quests, and that was enough to fulfill the get loot desire. Now let's go check out Kitten Purple to see how this VIP is doing. How much money you've got? You've got £5,000. Much better. All right, let's follow you around and see what you get up to. You're going to grab some quests. You're thinking you need to go bring some shoes and get some beer and then search for a letter. Lovely. Everyone's favorite bring shoes quest. Anyway, our first stream was disconnected. Kitten Games logged out. That's fine. But they had a grand old time and their satisfaction level was 5, which means we will get a predicted 500 additional subscribers, which is almost doubling the quantity of subscribers we have. Immediately, I'm going to take this opportunity to increase the price of the game because, well, it's brilliant, isn't it? We're going to increase the cost of the game up to £60. There we go. AAA game price now, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. And Kitten Purple here has also bought themselves a new weapon, which is brilliant as that has now meant that they are addicted. They are willing to completely unlock their bank balance, ladies and gentlemen, which means we're able to do some, you know, relatively cheeky things like pop on down the trinket microtransaction cart and make this one cost, you know, 10 real world pounds. This one is going to sell NFTs. That's right. A brilliant new revolutionary product that I've come up with, which is basically non-existent and just pure scum. It does nothing, it adds nothing to the world, but hey, don't you just really want to get yourself one of those? Oh yes, a couple of our players do. I mean, who wouldn't want to get themselves an NFT? So far, we've sold 5 NFTs, which is brilliant. I mean, it's just an absolute scam, but hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Right, now the average happiness of the game is up to 4.6, which is very, very good indeed. All of our players are still at level 1, but hey, that doesn't matter, and the online buzz for our game is very good. Now, I'm immediately going to increase the price of the game again up to £100. I would actually like to push it even further. I would like to go up to, you know, £200. Let's see if anyone is willing to buy the game for £200. I would imagine there is a chance, and yes, they are. Wow, and here just bought the game for £100, which is very, very, very good indeed. Lifetime spend so far £200, and look, there's another. Okay, right, £200 is a good price for the game. Plus, these people that spent so much money to buy the game, yes, they've got healthy bank balances. Oh, they've got healthy bank balances that would love to have some microtransactions. Okay, right, with a lot of people still spawning in, I would imagine that this is a brilliant time then to raise the price even higher. We're going to go from £200 to £1,000. It's a big jump, I know, but if people are willing to buy this game for £1,000 per copy, then we've made it, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it. Come on, please, someone buy the game. Someone buy the game. Someone buy the game. You know you want to. The advertisement's great. Yes, people bought the game. Imala here. Yes, you've got £18,000 in your bank account and you spent £1,000 of it on this game. Oh, you silly fool. You silly fool. Imagine spending... Look at them. People are buying the game. Oh my goodness. Imagine spending £1,000 trying to get yourself a new game, and the game has, you know, only NPC quest givers, and that's it. That's the entire game. Wow. Yes, this is it. This is perfect, ladies and gentlemen. This is brilliant. It is everything I wanted and more. Also, because I don't want this area to get too congested with players, I've built this new coastal region where we can actually put down a brand new starting point. This allows us to kind of like diversify where new players are spawning in, which allows us to balance out the player location, which will lower the strain that we might face on any of our servers. As long as we've got enough quest givers lying around, everyone will be happy. Now, because we're selling the game for £1,000 a copy, as you can see, we've sold about another 134 copies, which means we've got £134,000 in the bank, which is absurdly good. And how's the rating for our game? 4.6. It's still brilliant. This is still a fantastic game. Online buzz for it is very high. Let's see what some of the reports are. The scenery here is really nice. I like this town. Oh, this is fantastic news for us. Brilliant stuff indeed. And now if we take a moment to pause and look at our finance graph, you can see on day 3 where we implemented our brand new £1,000 purchase price was a very brilliant day indeed. For our cash in hand yeeted its way into the sky is the only way I can describe this. At the same time, I think it's time we raise the price of the game yet again. We're going to go up to £1,500. You know what, let's do away with the monthly subscription fee pretty much entirely and just lower it to £1. So there is no longer a game subscription fee. However, any new players that spawn in, like Imsoj here, they had to pay £1,500 to play this game. For this, a square with fetch quests. Even Star Citizen has more gameplay than this. You can move around in a vehicle in Star Citizen. Okay, we're on day 4 of our game releasing and we're up to about £666,000 generated. And I've just finished adding in our third little settlement to the game. This is going to be a nice, fun, little, elegant coastal city looking off into the beautiful distant harbour is my plan. Also, we had our streamer connect. Here we go. We've got Naxon has joined in. Naxon is currently on a quest and they are buying themselves a trinket. Lovely stuff. That, of course, will cost them money. For that is a microtransaction. Anyway, Naxon is having a grand old time. 5 happiness at the moment because, well, this is the best game in the known universe. It looks beautiful perpetually. I must say, I do love the fact that even players who've, you know, spent 7 hours in the game have got 0 experience and yet they feel immensely fulfilled. There you go, maxed out happiness. They are the most happy being in the known universe. Oh, and I'll tell you what else we can do. We can actually create new classes for people to play. That's right. We can unlock new evil monsters. Brilliant. But most importantly, a brand new class. The warrior has been unlocked. Yes. And sure, we could customize the abilities so that, you know, when they reach level 2, they can do an instant warrior basic attack. However, there's no point because, well, they're never going to reach that level, are they? What I will do is I will actually expand our game world. Go to buy a plot of land on the mainland. And this is going to allow us to have boats sail from one port to the next. Now I just need to make sure that I have enough infrastructure over here for when inevitably 1,000 bajillion new players wander on over. Oh my goodness, I won an award. I won an award. What's this? Best visuals. Yes, there we go. Let's upgrade the game once more. I mean, I've completely missed the fact that we're now at 1.5 million. I've just been working on this entirely new, expansive, fun area that I haven't even built yet. But hey, look, the game's going great. We've got 3,000 paying subscribers. What are the reports and feelings? Scenery is really nice. I like this town. There we go. Let's take a look at where the scenery is nice. Oh, the scenery is nice pretty much everywhere. Oh, I'm just that good. Right, I've built pretty much an entirely brand new region over here and flooded it with quest NPCs. So I actually feel happy to put in a brand new spawn point over here. An entirely new region unlocked, ready for players to adventure around in. Yep, it seems perfect to me. Yes, more fresh players are going to be yeeted out into the world here and be able to go on new journeys and spread out the love and fun. Oh my goodness, look at how many players there are. Jeez. And you know what? Because I think this game is so good, I'm willing to lower the price of it because, I mean, at the end of the day, I have £1.7 million, ladies and gentlemen. I've already completed wealth. I have so much money. I could do whatever I like with it. But the reason I want to lower the price is because it's going to overwhelm the game. We're going to get a giant influx of new players, which is exactly what we want. We want as many new players as possible, and then that will create a huge amount of buzz. But Spiff, that's not evil of you, but it is. For you see, the more players we have, the more time of people's lives we waste. Look at these new players here. They've only been playing for 38 minutes, but in that 38 minutes, they've not been able to contribute to society, and they are a drain on humanity's existence. That is exactly what we want to encourage. So, wabam, I'm going to temporarily lower the entry fee of the game to £20. Ladies and gentlemen, away we go. What could possibly go wrong? We should see a massive new influx of players heading into the world. So, wabam, yes, we are up to 3,500 subscribers now, more and more people entering the game. Happiness, 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 lovely stuff. My hope is that this will create a huge amount of buzz around the game as we get more and more free players. And let us see some player reports. What do they think of this new area that I've created? They really like the scenery here. They like this town. Lovely stuff indeed. Oh, this is going fantastically well. We're at 4,500 players, and look at them. They are just everywhere having a grand old time, and the game is functioning. It is functioning as we intended. Okay, kind of. It's functional, and that's good enough for me. All right, we are now up to 5,000 subscribers. Lovely stuff. This should be cranking our way through the MMO ratings list. We've got a huge amount of positive buzz from our game, and I think we should crank up the sales of the game again. Back up to a nice normal £100. There we go. We've had a period of growth. I'm just going to actually go AFK and let the game run. I want to see what happens, see where we are after several months of this glorious progress. Well, our game has done fantastically, ladies and gentlemen. We've crossed the 10,000 subscriber mark threshold, which means we've pretty much unlocked every single possible aspect the game has to offer. We've unlocked all of the player classes. We've almost unlocked all of the monsters. We've unlocked all of the NPCs. There we go. We can now add a cow and a werewolf called... Yep, that looks about valid. And yes, the game is doing fantastically. People love it. Rated 4.7 out of sheer happiness. Continuous happy online buzz around it. And we also have 3 of the amazing awards. We've best visuals, best staff, and best quests, because I mean, we've got a lot of quests, so I guess that counts as having the best quests. Well, nonetheless, we are making a copious amount of money, and not least because of these wonderful little trinket stands. They're now selling trinkets for real world money, which, as you can imagine, makes us a lot of cash indeed. We have around about 2,000 microtransactions per day, making us £4,900 per day, which is very jazzy indeed. Yes, our world is doing gloriously. You know what? I want to push for version 10. Let's go. I think this is it. Let's go for version 10. Alright, our advertising boost is up to plus 60%, which is absurdly good. I think we were getting something like 4,400 subscribers just for appearing at a video game expo, which is very good by this game's standards, and we are very close now. The only thing holding us back is the fact that the game's engine is struggling to deal with what I'm doing to it. That's okay. It doesn't have to live past this point. It's doing its little best. Just live and last a little bit longer, game engine. I believe in you. And wabam, another upgrade. This is a huge upgrade that takes us right up to version 10. That's right, version 10 is here. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. A huge milestone for our game. I mean, I say huge. We are filthy rich and absolutely rolling in it. God, I love the game I've created. It is just brilliant. It is so absurdly silly, yet it is just viable. It's completely viable. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Spifftropolis scam game is pretty much complete, in my opinion. We've done it. We've built a giant game with 10,000 monthly paying subscribers who pretty much all paid £1,000 to play this game, and we still have fresh meat continuously arriving every single day, adding their lovely money into my pile. I mean, just look at the finance. Look at this finance. This is beautiful. This is absurd. This is wonderful. We're making so much money each day. We're on version 10, which is wonderful. We have so many fun people playing fun quests endlessly and not realizing that actually they haven't even played a game yet. Best of all, we don't even throw in the fake illusion of choice, like say the Telltale game series. Nope, nope, nope. We get that all out of the window. There is no choice. There is no path. There is no story. There is just fetch quest. Only fetch quest. Anyway, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have been the Spiffing Brit. This has been MMORPG Tycoon 2, and this has been the glorious, the wonderful Spifftropolis. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to give it a like and hop on down into the comment section and tell me what game you'd like to see perfectly balanced next. As we know, every single game is completely and utterly exploitable and has absolutely no glitches at all, trust me. But if they do exist, oh, I will find them, I will. As always, a massive thank you to each and every one of our amazing YouTube members and patrons whose generous funding massively supports the channel. Thank you very, very much. And hey, if you sat there wondering what to watch next, look no further than this video on screen now, hand chosen by myself to be perfect for you. Anyway, I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Have a lovely day, and goodbye for now.
Påsken bjuder på många godbitar. Marabou.
Goddess bless you. Go in peace.
What is up, cool guy? My man. Hello there. Hello, my good sir. How are you doing, cool guy? Something something RP, here you go. Oh my god! No way, cool guy, you're kidding me. This is in... What? And he just walks away. Guys, here's the thing. In our guild, in the hardcore guild, we only have 3 max level warlocks. So they're taking care of the warlocks, guys. Holy. Dude, this is insane, chat. Look at the difference, man. 27 spell power, 13 int. The main thing is the 2% hit for spells, guys. It's insane, actually. Join the community Discord, discord.gg/Guzu. And if you have any clips you want me to watch or react to, send it in the Discord. We have a little react section, and we can watch the clips that you guys have. This clip is from a person called Faithu. The clip is named Unlucky. They are in Uldaman right now, and they are about to pull the Stone Steward, which is it's not really a boss, but it can go south pretty fast because there's a lot of mobs around, right? We're watching it from a Paladin POV, and they do have a mage